Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Main Street Remedy. This is Dale Harapot. Our featured town today is the small town of Bonfield, Illinois, located just south of Chicago and near Kankakee, Illinois, and the river of the same name. Now, this is an important place for me because this is where my family on my mother's side mostly comes from. I had a great-great-grandfather that had a farm there as he moved from Pennsylvania and Union and Snyder County. And then I also had a great-grandfather that was also born in Bonfield in a farm about a mile north of town. And then finally, my grandfather, who I grew up with, was also born in Bonfield. Yes, all from there. We have names in the family. My grandparents are buried at the Maple Grove Cemetery. They include David Hertz and his wife Mary, who is actually a Trump. And don't hold it against me, folks, but she is from the Trump family in Pennsylvania, where the family moved by horse and buggy and with a whole wagon train, I think including the Schreffler family from Pennsylvania. And they settled in Bonfield and then bought 25 acres of land. And some of them, I think, were proficient in mining, as on the to the south of Bonfield is a limestone mine that still exists, and people have been working in it for several years. Bonfield is named after Thomas Bonfield, who was an attorney for the Kankakee and Seneca Railroad. Now, it's a small town, but it is a beautiful town. There's a nice lake in for you to enjoy, picnic. I think maybe somebody fishes in there too. But it's a place for family reunions and picnics. And then there's a trail to the south of the little lake that goes a nice distance, and you can pick some berries. I don't know what kind they were. I thought they were blackberries. So I've been there. I've been there twice in the past year to Bonfield. Now, the railroad used to go on Johnson Street, and then there was a depot there that was moved in 2007 and became a barn, which I'd love to get that depot back if it's not being used. And it was also featured in a movie called The Hunter with Steve McQueen. Bonfield, of course, is home to a lot of really nice people. I also wanted to remember Lydia Kirshner, who would be my great aunt. Yes, my great aunt. And she was alive for 99 years in Bonfield, and she delivered, according to her obituary, 411 children. So she was midwife and somewhat of an herbal healer. So we'd like to really tip our hat to her, and she was mentioned by the community. So there's other people that we'd also like to remember. David Hertz's son was in the Great Civil War, and I believe he fought for the Pennsylvania infantry. There was also another brother from Abraham, who is my great-great-grandfather, William Albright Snyder, who also fought in the American Civil War for the Pennsylvania infantry also, and he's buried in town at the Mound Grove Cemetery. So you got all these people. Bonfield itself has a non-denominational church. It has a post office, city offices. They have a new restaurant, the woman that opens it. It's a nice little place to go. Go from Kankakee or go from wherever you are and visit Bonfield, because with the lake and with the beautiful green that you'll find, I went in June, which is not that long ago. You'll find it a real pretty place, a quaint place. Across the street from the restaurant is this man who said he was the last man standing, who bought some records from the Mercantile across the street, but he has an auto body shop, and he's also kind of like the person that you can go to and maybe get some information. There's some other old timers too. I was told, I think, about somebody who did a history book of the area. I went to Maple Grove Cemetery and also the Schreffler Cemetery, where my great grandmother is buried, but she has no gravestone. There must have been a lot of disease at the time along the Kankakee River. There was some typhoid fever, and there were also Indian skirmishes and battles that took place near Bonfield. So, like as an example, my great-grandfather had 16 children, but lost 8 of them by the time they were 15 to various disease, and I think even to some bad viruses and things that were going around. Who knows back then? But it was kind of a very treacherous time back when the town was first started. So if you get a chance, go to this town. I know that one of the problems probably is that there are not that many people that are looking to bring maybe jobs, industry, new businesses into town. But if you're from there, or if you're looking for a nice, quaint place to relocate, check out Bonfield, Illinois, because I think my family was there for 100 years until about 1952 when they finally sold the family farm, one of the Snyders that was there. Alden Snyder, there was Logan Snyder, Logan Franklin was his name. But anyway, I think there are a lot of nice people there, and I think you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the visit, and you'll enjoy possibly moving there. So you have a great night, a great day, and I appreciate you following us on YouTube. This is the Main Street Remedy, and this is Dale Snyder Harapot. You have a wonderful day.